Well, Dr. Morris Chang, the founder, our chairman, really came up with a revolutionary new model that changed the global semiconductor landscape. He's the visionary who led the development of both the foundry industry as well as the development of the fabless industry.
He's immensely respected across the entire industry and seems to have real tireless energy for driving his company forward. He's really quite a phenomenal guy.
He's somewhat of a rudder for the industry that defined the marketplace for us over the last couple of decades. And more importantly, he's laid down the track for our future. And I think for that, he deserves a lot of credit.
He is this unique combination of having had great vision at exactly the right time, vision that completely changed an industry, the semiconductor industry, and brought about the opportunity for people to do chips that didn't own a fab. But at the same time, with this vision, he complemented with an execution ability that is just rare in people.
We had to start from nothing, basically. Even when everybody else said, it's not going to work, okay? Fabless, not going to be able to compete with IDMs. He never give up. He was single focused, laser focused on make sure that he will be successful, and he never rest until he did.
Morris became an expert on bringing up lines, on diagnosing problems, and on really increasing the productivity.
I think he had an idea and a vision, and he made the de-verticalization of the semiconductor industry happen. So he did the impossible. He was able to, prove it could be done.
If it wasn't because of TSMC, it would have been impossible for people with ideas about systems and computers and applications that require semiconductors to have been able to realize their dreams.
Well, lots of people admire Morris as a business leader and as a leader in the silicon foundry business. But I've seen another side of him. He is a true Renaissance man. He has a great love of literature and the arts and music, and it brings real depth to him and to him as a person.
He is surprisingly cool. He's surprisingly funny. He has a very subtle and sarcastic sense of humor that I think is fantastic.
I think, again, the key word is integrity, but also willingness to take risks, willingness to think ahead, be able to move more quickly than others, and a very special person, a very good friend.
Nobody can say that TSMC is not successful any longer now. In fact, they are probably the largest fab in the world. They have the largest fabs in the world, and he's still not resting. I think he deserves to take a vacation.
In recognition of all of his contributions, please help us honor Dr. Morris Chang with this honorary namesake award. Morris Chang, please welcome TSMC's President and co-CEO, Dr. Mark Liu.
Good evening. I'm honored to accept this prestigious award on behalf of Dr. Morris Chang, who regrets that he was not able to attend tonight's event. He asked me, however, to read a speech he prepared to thank you all for this incredible recognition. Thank you very much for this warm reception. And Jensen, thank you for the kind words and for the accolades expressed in the video introduction. It is certainly a pleasure to be sharing this stage with so many luminaries, many of whom are friends and customers. Thank you for believing in me and my vision, and for supporting me as TSMC opened the first dedicated foundry in 1987. TSMC acted and continues to act as the technology arsenal of all fabless and fab-lite companies. We together, the fabless, fab-lite companies and TSMC, have generated many, if not most of the innovations in the semiconductor industry in the last quarter of century. I would also like to congratulate GSA and Jody Shelton for their 20th anniversary. This milestone is quite an achievement and is the result of not only being very agile in servicing our industry, but also by being very innovative in their own rights. And I think what makes this accomplishment even more special is that the GSA has never lost sight of the core values, nor their understanding of partnerships and collaboration, philosophies we all hold very dear at TSMC. I would like also to congratulate and thank each of you on the stage and in the room this evening. I'm very proud of the accomplishment of our industry and of you individually, of your companies, and of the innovation that we are all responsible for. Our industry has transformed the world, and I'm proud to have been part of this transformation. I thank you for allowing me to participate, to allowing me to help change the business model on which our industry was founded. And I thank you for recognizing my contributions. One thing I have learned after 60 years in this industry is, although we can have tremendous pride in our accomplishment of yesterday, we must always be focused on our preparedness to meet the great challenges of tomorrow. During the early days of TSMC and GSA, the PC and the commercialization of Internet were the drivers of our industry. This was then followed by the smartphone and the rise of social media. And now we all look forward to the promise of the IoT. And with it, the thousands of applications soon to be developed. But to successfully ride this new wave of innovation, it is up to us to prepare the groundwork that will require integration of technologies, interaction of talents, and the understanding of the importance of trends. It is up to each company to capture the opportunities of tomorrow. The industry still has many good years to come. And if a company can capture the right opportunities, its best years are yet to come. I thank you and good night.